It's Way Up. I'm Angela Yee. My guy Mano is here.
Yeah, good morning.
Man, listen, and we were discussing this yesterday as the news broke while we were up here, but the Dream has now been accused of rape. Now, the person who is suing him is also a former protege. Her name is Shanaz Mangro. And she says in her suit that in 2015, he used promises to promote her career to entangle her in an abusive relationship where he repeatedly forced her to have sex, strangled her, and once made a video recording of an intimate encounter and threatened to show it to other people. And in her lawsuit, she says that he was controlling her life, forcing her into unwanted sex, and physically abusing her. She also accuses him of sex trafficking. And she said, what Dream did to me made it impossible to live the life I envisioned for myself and pursue my goals as a singer and songwriter. She did end up getting a deal, and her deal was at Epic, but then she later got dropped because no music was ever turned in. And so she also talks about a time that she claims that they were in the movie theater and he forced her to have sex while other people were in the theater. Sometimes she said he would hold her down and refuse to use a condom despite her protests. And he also made promises to her about her career, saying that she could be the opening act for Beyonce's next tour. And he became more controlling and violent. He placed her in a hotel in Atlanta, had staff monitor her movements, berated her unless she regularly checked in with him, plied her with alcohol and marijuana, and forced her to have sex while he recorded it. And then later, like we said, threatened to show that footage to other people. So now this is her lawsuit. Now he has responded. And
what did he say?
His statement says, I oppose all forms of harassment and have always strived to help people realize their career goals. As someone committed to making a positive impact on my fellow artists and the world at large, I am deeply offended and saddened by these accusations.
No, what he say?
That's his statement.
That was his statement?
Yes. Yes.
No, what was his statement?
Why, you don't like that statement?
No, I'm just saying that was the statement?
Yeah.
Opposing all what?
All forms of harassment.
Oh.
So he's offended and he's saddened by these accusations.
Got it. I'm just,
what?
No, because I'm saying I would never want to be in that situation. It's like I'm emphatically not guilty.
Right. I mean, listen, at the same time, you also want to be sensitive to people who have, but I guess we'll have to watch how this plays out. But this was an article that was in the New York Times, and, we'll see. And we'll keep updating you guys because this is still in the early stages of us finding out about this lawsuit. But this is from 2015, she says this all started.
So they was like dating, but he was...
No, she was signed to him. And then she said that he forced her into this relationship and made her all kinds of business promises that he didn't deliver. And then things continued to spiral. You know, it's difficult when you're in a person who's in a position of power over somebody. Right.
And then you want a career, right?
And then there's somebody who feels like, I need to do this, I have to do this.
Right,
so
got it.
It is something that does happen. All right, now Kanye West is countersuing his ex-assistant over her sexual harassment claims. And says that they are baseless. His rep told TMZ, in response to these baseless allegations, Ye will be filing a lawsuit against Ms. Pisciotta, who actively pursued him sexually to coerce employment and other material benefits that engaged in blackmail and extortion when her advances were rejected. He also says his former assistant stole his phone in an attempt to erase evidence that would disprove her claims. But, she's suing him for wrongful termination. And, his team also says that she sent nude images of herself to him and tried to solicit him for sex and frequently making demands for luxury items like a Birkin bag, a Lamborghini. And the team denied all of those claims.
Wow. It's a lot happening.
Yeah.
I did find her IG, though.
All right. Well, that is your Yee Tea. And when we come back, we have About Last Night. I guess we know what you did last night, but we'll discuss it. It's Way Up.